Victim survivors of child sexual abuse and whistleblowers have shared their most painful experiences at the Commission of Inquiry, determined other young people won't have to walk in their shoes.
This has the potential to totally transform children's lives.
We've done everything in our power that we can do.
Today, tabling the inquiry's report in Parliament, the Premier again promised to implement all 191 recommendations.
It calls upon all of us to take responsibility for tackling the deep and insidious causes of child sexual abuse in our community.
The report concluded the government's response to allegations and incidents of child sexual abuse had too often been inadequate. And the government doesn't have all the right systems in place to protect children from sexual abuse in institutions in the future.
Today we have seen something tabled in Parliament that will go down in the history of this state.
I don't feel that there is enough being done immediately to ensure that children who are within out-of-home care are going to be safe, because they're still not.
Some of the most scathing comments in the report were for Dr. Peter Renshaw, the former head of medical services at the Launceston General Hospital, where paedophile James Griffin operated. The commissioners found he misled the inquiry, making omissions and fabrications. The Commission found the LGH, police and child safety services missed opportunities to stop paedophile nurse James Griffin over 20 years. And child sexual abuse at the Ashley Youth Detention Centre remains a live and current risk.
Make no mistake, they deserve protection just as much as any other child. They deserve care, they deserve love and therapeutic support.
The report recommends, and the government has committed to, closing the Ashley Youth Detention Centre as soon as possible. A new centre will be built at Pontville in the Southern Midlands. A more powerful commission for children and young people, and the outsourcing of out-of-home care to the non-government sector.
I live with so much hope. I think Tasmania has every opportunity to fix this problem.
We need real practical actions, and one of them that should have been given today was a date for the closure of Ashley, and unfortunately on that score the Premier failed.
The Tasmanian government says it will outline a more detailed plan for implementing the Commission's recommendations in December. It's led to calls for another week of Parliament to be scheduled.
So all members of Parliament can examine this plan and funding in detail.
With the report now out, survivors and advocates say it's time for others to step up.
The onus of responsibility beyond sharing one's story really needs to be shifted to perpetrators.
And while the reaction has been mixed, many are still hoping it's a turning point.
This really is a watershed in Tasmanian history, that we can look back on this in 100 years and say this is where it changed.
Lucy MacDonald, ABC News.